Blessings, blessings. Hey, welcome to Life's Place. And I just press record and I just say, well, live whenever I don't have any storage on my phone. But this thought, yo, that I have right at this moment, like, yo, people will dress up in exactly what you need. If you need peace, they got you. They gonna dress up. If you need somebody to give you a ride, they got you. They gonna sit up there and rent a car. They gotta steal a car. Do you got a business plan? Yo, they got time. They will sit up there and make sure that every business plan and thought and idea that you got, it will go in every direction that you never get it, yo. Some people are so good to sit up there and say that they got you, but they really don't. They just want to make sure that they got you in every way that they want you, yo. Like some people will truly make sure that what you see is exactly what they want you to see, and they will manipulate you into seeing only what they want you to see, even if you know, growth is someplace else. If the change of scenery is being told to you to go somewhere else, all because of the fact that some people that will actually manipulate and feed your ego will truly just basically keep you in a still stagnant paused moment, where it seems like nothing ever changes except for the same. No, nothing ever changes but the day and the t-shirt type of shit. But the conversation is always the same. The people is always the same. The scenery is always the same. Nothing ever fucking changes but the t-shirt and the day. You know, it's like some people want you to stay in an enclosed environment where everything stays the same because some people really don't want to change type shit, right? It's like the ones that will fool you into believing that what is truly good for you and what you feel in your heart is good for you too. It's like holding up an image, right? They need for you to truly act like who they think you are, and they'll hype that part of you when it comes to the ego side of you, where the arrogance just won't let you speak your truth or even be in your truth or live in your truth because they're feeding the ego, in which is the representative of those that truly are more inept to staying with the facade that was put up. It's like being included or being in a family that is not really family, but you got to hold up the facade of being a family because it is connected to so many things, or it is because, uh, shit, yo, they actually is family. But we all know that family really isn't family because some families or some friends will really try to manipulate you into believing that what they believe or what they think that is better for you is what they believe or something that they can control in order for them to dress up in everything that you do need. Wow, yo. People, places, and things you never know, including family and friends, yo. When it comes to the changes for you, healing you, growing you, because some people will truly make you not want to hear or make you not hear just how loud they're feeding your ego to the point that the arrogance in you will be fed too, just so that you can stand pridefully against or stand pridefully next to those that really is pulling a wool over your shoulders or wool over your eyes as to keeping the pretending part of you alive because they want to shun your truth and basically dim your light because of the fact that what they can benefit from you. If they can keep using your name, it's a clout chaser, damn. If they can keep using your name and keep using your skills and your talents and keep you at a minimum, basically capping you by feeding your ego as you are only, you are good here. We got to keep it family. You know how we are. We've done this for so long, yet they really haven't done anything but hype up your ego, feed your ego, just so that you can arrogantly stand next to those that really were never there for you or never planned to, but use you and abuse you through the trauma that, wow, they bonded with you with. And that is the fucking struggles that you went through in order for them to connect to you. It's like some people would rather keep you in the box that they're stuck in because they refuse to change. But when you speak of your future, you really do have to pay attention to those that bring up your past or try to, recollect what happened in the past where you got to stay because of the fact that the future is too scary. You know, the next day is just too frightening to actually think about. Or though someone new, is not somebody you should do. Go back to the past. Go back to what you're used to. You know, because they're more afraid of the changes that you make for yourself, more so than the ripple effect that the changes of you will cause for them to realize that, you know what, some people choose to not want to grow, all because they don't want you to. And if you don't grow, they don't grow. But that's stalling you, because all they want to do is abuse you and use you and benefit from you when it comes to the security of you, the stability of you, and the foundation of you. Therefore, some people will destabilize you and take your foundation from you just for the abuse of holding up that facade, excuse me, and basically smiling for people that's not even smiling for you, not even going to be there for you, whereas they have created that definition of love where the love is stagnancy more so than growth for you. Wow, you really do have to pay mind to the people, places, and things, family and friends, when it comes to all things, because of the fact that love is to grow you and it's supposed to support you, and love doesn't hurt. But some people would rather you hurt than you actually feel love, all because of the fact that their own ego will keep them from feeling, because the arrogance is too prideful to stand in their own truth too. Some people really do take your loyalty for granted, all because of what they can actually take from you and benefit from you more so than what they're loyal to and giving to you back in return. It's sad as to how some people will benefit from you more so than they give you a chance to benefit from them, because their actual intentions was always to use you, was always to benefit from you, your name, your talent, and your artistry. Wow, yo, you do have to pay mind to people, places, and things around you, family and friends, all because most are just codependent on the security that you provide, you know? Even if the financial part is there, that's the part that they don't want to lose, because most are just codependent on, you know, not wanting to do for themselves. You got to pay mind to those who really don't celebrate your happiness. You got to be careful as to who you actually loyal to or celebrate with whenever that you are hurt or make someone else hurt, yo. All because it's a programming that they're programmed to. Hurt people only hurt people when they choose to want to hurt people. It's the intentions behind it. And some people, some friends, are not really friends because of the fact that, yes, some people don't want you to have any friends except for the friends that they want you to have. It's just the same as family, where it's holding up a facade where you are not allowed to go outside of the family or do anything else when it comes to family, that everything that you go through, the family must know about you, you know? But there's never really any type of real love where this actually there for you or actually helping you, because there's always an excuse or time valued everywhere else but for you, all because they know your loyalty, they know your kindness, they know your heart, and they know your generosity. They will abuse you and use you, all because they can benefit from you, and they will keep you in a cage, all because of the fact that they never loved you, and they love the fact that you love them with all your heart, whereas they only gave you a piece, and sometimes not nothing at all. Hi, am I that old to be called an auntie? You don't even have no nieces and nephews. I saw an interview with Neil Longs and Angie Martinez the other day, and it's like, yo, Is that aging somebody to be? I know it's a respectful term, right? But I'm not an auntie. My sisters have any kids? No, I'm not an auntie yet. It's all right. I mean, I take it in jest as kind, right? It's supposed to be a good gesture, so I appreciate it. But I asked myself, like, am I at that age to be an auntie? But then again, yo, I got a lot of friends that do have children, and I call them my nieces and nephews. So I do appreciate it. I thank you. Yo, but back to the family and friends energy, yo. Some people really are not wanting to for you to be family, let alone for you to create another family or for you to even have create a family, right? With your own definition of love as to what family is to you. Some people don't even want you to have new friends, all because of the fact that, yo, they want you to stay with the friends that they're used to. Because with the friends that they're used to, they're easier to, control. They're easier to dominate. They're easier to basically keep you in a cage that they wanted for you to stay in, all because they can benefit from you, yo. And some people, that's just so sad. It's like it's it's not lonely because I have fun. Like, the lone wolf journey, right? When you're healing, you really do find that not everybody really is for you, but those that do make time for you, right? And that's when the friends got to sit up there and what is it, combine calendars and shit, and everybody link up to see when they can actually link up. And when you link up, that's the fun, even if it is for an hour or two, but sometimes it extends, right? That's that genuine shit. But some people don't want to make time, but they'll take your time. They'll take your time away from you because they benefit from you not having any time more so than you having time for yourself. Because within that time for having for yourself is quiet. But will they make it quiet? Some people nowadays are going to text and call, right? Sometimes it is communication to speak, depth of you, where it's healing you. Yet some people just want you in a stress where they can puppet you, right? Puppet your emotions, puppet you into the direction that they keep you in the box. They keep you imprisoned in the prison that they created for you. And that's the stress, that's the chaos where you can't hear nothing. I just post, well, I can't post it because the storage is full. It's some people will feed your ego so loudly that you won't be able to hear the Most High speak to you. You won't be able to hear the positive words given to you because of how much chaos is being brought to you. And some people don't even want you to walk away from that because they feel as though it is your responsibility. They feel as though it is for you to provide and for you to secure them too, although that they are codependent on you. And some people will come up with all types of excuses as to why they got to stay codependent on you. Most of them don't even want to be independent at all because they are used to codependency, and that codependency on you. Some people don't want you to build solid foundations for yourself, all because they're used to keeping you on a rocky foundation. They're used to seeing you struggle keeping step to step. They're used to seeing you slip off the fucking stairs. They're used to seeing you come off the ladder, all because of the crocodile tears, all because of the fake emergencies, yo. It's sad how some people want you to stay small, all because they're stuck in a timeline where they're used to control. And some people really do brainwash you into keeping your mind at a certain timeline, all because they refuse to see you grow. It's like, those parents that still treat their oldest kids like the little kids as if they are still little kids, but they refuse to see them as the adult, and they only want to talk about pre-K shit. That's that type of energy. That's the type of energy that some friends don't even want you to have new friends because of the fact they're afraid of change. Because some people don't want you to see more so than what they already saw when it comes to you. Because some people see your light and the greater things that's out there for you. But if they can use you and abuse you through love, they will keep you small. They'll keep you at a limit. They'll keep you, just as little as they want to, all because for that, it feeds their ego, you know, where they can arrogantly talk to you or deal with you or treat you as if, what, they are bigger than you because of the fact that they're feeding your ego to stay in that box. Whereas their ego is being fed by keeping you in that box, Family and friends will really keep you from growing you. And for you to actually step away from the chaos to quiet the mind so that you can hear you, especially the Most High too, yo, you got to pay mind to the ones that keep on with the bullshit where it comes to there is no actual conversation to speak of you, your emotions, so that you can gain the pieces back to you. They're going to take from you. They want to sit there and really take your money from you, your time from you, your energy from you, whereas you're always in a constant movement. You're always in a constant mindset where your mind is always channeling every fucking problem that people are bringing to you, other than the calm to understand you, you know, other than that moment to really feed yourself what you need to feed yourself. It's just like knowing what you are actually viewing is what's feeding you. What are you being fed? Because that's what's feeding your ego. And what's your ego? Is it moving you? Is it growing you? Or is it feeding your ego to the point that, you know what, you are still sitting at the same table, that you are tired of eating the same food and really looking at the same shit, but the plates are getting broken and you got to hold some of it. Those are some people that will come to you as broken pieces and they want you to fix them up and tape them up because they know your heart. They know your generosity, and they know your mindset is to fix and to problem solve, where you are now the provider, where you are now the security guard for everything about them. Whereas now they're codependent on you and your power, where they can just easily drain you. All they got to do is, oh, they see a change in you. Oh, they see some time with you. You got an hour left. Let me take that from you. You got a little bit of this left. Let me get that from you. Whereas, you know what? Those are the ones that usually miss their blessings because of the fact they're manipulated into missing their blessings because of the fact that you are their blessing. They will manipulate you away from jobs, people, places, and things, all because of the fact that they benefit from you not having those things. They benefit from you never going after those things. They benefit from you from never knowing those people, because for them, for you to actually know new people, for you to actually go to new places, for you to do new things, that's going to cause a ripple effect in your energy to maybe change your mindset or add a new channel to your view. Whereas you will see the things around you that is no good for you and never have been good for you. Whereas what is feeding your ego and what is taking away from you. Some people don't want you to see nothing new, let alone hear anything new. They just want you to stay tuned, you know, to the same things that they are used to. If they're used to you working from freaking 5 all the way up until 9 o'clock at night, yo, they'll keep you in that same motion all the way up until they can't use you no more. Those are the same ones that will probably be in 5, 8 different, 12 other pockets, all because of the fact that, you know what, in that time frame, they can use you. Within that time span, they can think of a whole bunch of things where they can sit there and further badger you or harass you. It's crazy what some people will do when it comes to the quieting of the mind. Therefore, the body does set itself to reset itself to their own timeline, to align to what is there, to magnetize what they have within. Whereas the people, places, and things are not causing them to get that chaos where that Milky Way type of force field around you is not getting, so many fucking hits because of all the weapons being formed, yo. It's like the weapons formed against your pockets, about your future, about who you're gonna meet, the places you're gonna go, and the things that you're gonna do. It's the manipulation, yo. That's the spell work that people will just talk to you and talk to others. Therefore, the conversation around you stays the fucking same where they kept you caged. It's crazy how some people really don't want the generations to go anywhere else but in the same wells that motherfuckers is really running dry on the fucking water, let alone the fucking tears, to the point that it only functions so well to make each other cry just so nobody goes thirsty. Wild shit. But you really do have to pay mind to who feeds your ego and what part of your ego are you actually eating to feed. Are you digesting it to grow you where those their seeds, or you know are you actually getting fed the part of your ego where you are not listening, you're not hearing, You know, you are just moving selfishly as to what you hear of yourself for yourself. You know, whereas motherfuckers can really walk you into a brick wall, but that ego won't let you feel it because you're too arrogant and prideful to even understand. You just hit a wall, bloody and all. But the manipulation to feed the ego will keep that adrenaline running all the way up until they walk into that fucking ditch that they had for them already waiting for them. And maybe that is the plan. Fill your ego enough to the point that, you know, you don't feel no more. You have no feeling. And probably that is the point because they never had any feelings for you, let alone emotions on what it is that they do. Because as long as they feed your ego, they can move you like a machine until they are done with you. That's some wild shit, yo. People, places, and things. Sometimes it is best to be a lone ranger. All because of the fact that you never know. Family and fucking friends. Anyways, yo, thank you for the comments and know that the most I got you. And I'll pop back on when I have another thought. Have a good one. Bye.